Hey, we're talking about how to get MLM leads online. Stay tuned. Hey, what's going on? This is Ola coming to you live from my MyEmpirePRO studios. I'm back. I got my tripod back. So let's dive into today's content. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about how to get MLM leads. You will learn my secret to generating endless MLM leads online using the law of attraction. So, but as usual, I have a question that came in, and I'm gonna try to use it to explain that even further, because it's just better when real people are going through these problems and we're able to solve. Because maybe one or a few tips here and there, maybe you can relate. Does that make sense? So he says, "Hey, after struggling in my MLM for a few years, I feel like I'm finally getting a grasp of how to win at this thing. I need leads." Yes, you do. And I can't stress that enough. If there was one single thing that I can tell you that you need in any type of business, not just MLM, not just network marketing, internet marketing, in any type of business, you need leads. You need people knocking on your door all the time, wanting to be a part of what you're doing, wanting to participate in what you're doing, either as a customer or as a client, as a long-term client, as a recurring customer, as a business partner. You need leads. You need people knocking on that door, your door, not you knocking on doors, okay? Because that's going to be a big part of what I'm about to share with you, which is law of attraction. Not you knocking on doors, but people knocking on your doors, wanting to be a part of what you have to offer. So in MLM, it's the same thing. In network marketing, it's the same thing. It's everywhere. It's the same rules everywhere, okay? So let's continue here. So I need leads, period and period. Absolutely, you do need leads. So he says, so I've been hearing about banner ads, so I decided to do some research a few days ago. I stumbled across a few websites and filled out a few forms. Yes, banner ads is actually something that I've tested in the past, okay, but actually I'm testing more of it now these days too. There are banner ads right out there where you can purchase a placement on a website that's already ranking in the search engines, okay. And this, I'm going to give you a quick tip on how to find that. Essentially, the terms, right, the keyword phrases and keyword terms that your ideal customers will be searching probably has websites ranking for them on the search engines already, okay. So for example, if you're in the home business space and you're looking for business partners that are looking for ways to make money, you simply want to search on Google and say, hey, how to make money from home. And whatever website comes up, the front page, the first 10 results, you want to dive into those websites and see if they have an advertised link on that website, okay? And then you want to click on that link. There's quite a few of them out there. And any other keyword phrases that may be related to that, because when you search for how to make money from home, when you go all the way to the bottom of the results page, you will also see searches related to that term. And then you can click on each one of those and then check out the top 10 web pages that are ranking as well, and see if there's an advertised page on there. If there's an advertised link on the menu, click on it, and chances are they're selling advertising. These are places where you want to advertise if you want to get into banner ads, okay? And you can find some for like $250, $300, even up to $500 per month. They will place your banner and then it will show for the next 1 month, and then you're testing. You don't know if it's going to convert. You don't know. You just want to test, okay? So testing, one thing I always like to remind people when they're testing is it's going to cost money and time. Obviously, it's going to cost you 1 month to find out some results and to see if it's worth repeating it, right? But it's going to also cost you money, okay? But that's the whole point, because once you spend that money, you know if it works and what doesn't work, and then you know where you should spend your money again. Does that make sense? All right, cool. So, but remember, I wanted to teach you how to generate leads from a standpoint of law of attraction. I want you to use attraction marketing I suggest you use attraction marketing because it makes your life a lot more easier. You don't have to sell people on doing business with you. They already want to do business with you if you practice attraction marketing. Some people make the mistake of thinking attraction marketing means internet marketing or it means online marketing. No, you can actually practice attraction marketing since the beginning of times, way before the internet. Okay, so attraction marketing is not about the internet. It's not about the media or the type of medium you're using. It's not about if it's internet or it's a TV, it's radio. You can practice attraction marketing on any one of those platforms. The concept of attraction marketing is simply you leading with value. Okay, in other words, people already, because you've helped them so much by simply helping them, they want to do business with you. Okay, so the first step to that is offer something of value. You offer something of value in exchange for contact information. That contact information is called, they're called leads. Okay, when you say, hey, would you like your free book on how to cook potatoes? If how to cook potato is something that's very popular that everybody is searching for right now, or how to catch a Pokemon or whatever it is that we're talking about, right? If that's something that people are looking for, in other words, you have to do research on what people actually want, and then you want to give them that information absolutely free, but in exchange for their contact information if possible. Okay, so when you do that, when they give you their contact information on a simple web form, it goes into what we call your autoresponder or your CRM, customer relationship management software. Any software that you can collect those contact information, either email, name, and phone number, at the very minimum their email, right, in exchange, because now you can use that email to continue to serve more value, right, but also ask for sales. Okay, so at some point somebody's going to want your help. Either they want to get some more extensive or comprehensive course or more information, more in-depth information about what you already offer them for free or what you already gave away for them for free. You can charge for that. You can also charge for your time, for personal time, spending personal time with them on personal coaching, customized personal coaching and mentorship. You can also charge money for that as well. And or you can simply put a link to, after they give you the contact information, you can put a link to your company business presentation. For those of you in MLM, what you're selling is essentially a business opportunity. So you have a presentation, a video presentation. But what I want you to do is, I don't want you to lead by giving people those business presentation without having their contact information, without helping them somehow, some way first. Okay, that's attraction marketing. Okay, you lead with value. You get into that relationship by going there to give first. Most people you're going to give them and they're never going to do business with you. So out of 100 people that you give information to and they give you their contact information, that means 100 emails. If 3 or 5 decide to do business with you, you're making profit. Does that make sense? You're making profit because it just makes sense. But on top of that, you're building what I call a brand equity in the eyes of the people, the other people that may not have done business with you. Plus, you don't know if they're ever going to do business with you in the future, because now you have their contact information, the leads, right? And you have, if you do this the right way, you use an autoresponder, you have a follow-up series of emails that's automatically sending follow-up valuable emails to them on a regular basis, which is why you must be creating content at least once a week. I like once a day. As you can see, I do once a day here, and I give all this free information away for free. And those that decide to do business with me are just good enough to keep food on my table and to keep continuing to build my brand. It's the same exact thing that I'm sharing with you here. So if you're looking to generate MLM leads online, that's the best angle to come from. Okay, now let me dive back into the email. You want to dive in from a attraction marketing standpoint. Attraction marketing, you could have done this on the TV, right? I just saw an ad yesterday, somebody saying, hey, text free to this number, and then you're going to be able to download this thing. But guess what? Now they have your phone number. Okay, now that's lead generation. That's on TV, on regular TV, right? TV is not internet, right? So it's not about internet marketing. It's about the practice of giving first. It's the same thing that all these gurus do when they do hotel meetings. They do hotel conferences for free. You see Robert Kiyosaki and the Rich Dad corporation, they do events around the country, every free event. Well, guess what? At the end of that event, they're going to give you a ton of value. You're going to learn a lot in that 1 hour session. But at the end of it, they're going to sell you a $200 class, right? And not everybody in that class is going to take advantage of it. But those that take advantage of it, that revenue is good enough to pay for the room, the hotel room. It's good enough to even upsell more people more or more opportunities to serve them, to provide, they sell stuff up to $50,000, $100,000. They sell coaching up to that. Just from that first giving, right? Giving that information, allowing people to come in for free and going through that process, and they ascend through that type of ascension into allowing them to serve them more, but also becoming a more valuable customer, right? And even if somebody never buys from you, they're now seeing you as the expert, right? They're seeing you as the expert. Plus, for every minute, every second of your videos or that they watch is putting money in your pocket, because that's social proof that the information that you're offering is that much valuable. So you have to craft something. You have to craft, reverse engineer from a standpoint of what do people already want. Find that information and offer it for free. You can do it on a YouTube video like this. You can do it at events. You can do it for free on YouTube, right? But there's no excuse. Some people do it's a lot more costly. You gotta have a lot more upfront money to pay for the hotels and other things when you do like Reach Dad and them. But everybody has a stage. Everybody can create a stage for themselves right now. Become the expert, not by calling yourself an expert like a clown, but because you're an actual expert, because you take the time to invest, you learn, and you're doing this hopefully, but you're teaching, okay? Because as you're teaching, you're also learning twice. So like I said, it's called attraction marketing. It's by leading with value first, okay? This is something in relationships, by the way. If you get into a relationship, you want to enjoy your relationship, it just feels a lot better when you're giving first. So when it comes to generating leads online, MLM leads online for your business, you want to lead with value, okay? Let me continue the email. This is a long one, as you can see. So I need leads, period and period. So he says, so I've been hearing about banner ads, so I decided to do some research a few days ago. I stumbled across a few websites and filled out new forms. I showed you how to do that, right? I explained that earlier. After about 24 hours, I received a call from a company who was trying to sell me lead packages. They charged about $8 per lead. All right, so here's the thing. $8 per lead, it depends on what you're selling. That's not very expensive, but kind of expensive. It's relative, if you know what I mean, right? There are businesses out there that they could pay $1,000 per lead. It's still printing money, because on an average, each lead on an average turns to $2,000. That's printing money. That's doubling your money, right? On an average, right? But sometimes, do you have $1,000 to spend upfront for one lead? So it depends on what type of business you're in. So saying $8 per lead, there's not enough information for me to say is good or bad, okay? Depending on what kind of sales funnel you have, how much the products in there are, what's the average customer value of your product line, and things like that. If you have a product line that has an average customer value of $1,000, $8 per lead may not really be that bad, okay? But here's the thing. If you want to spend a lot less than $8 per lead, then do exactly what I told you earlier. You need to start publishing content every day. And those content are going to attract organic traffic and leads back to you if you're doing them the right way. That means you're publishing content that people actually want. You're optimizing them so that the search engines, the algorithms, the engines can actually see them and be able to relate them as relevant to what people are searching for, right? If you do that on a consistent basis, you can attract leads for free and mix together, balance together, hybrid together. We pay for some leads. You pay a lot less than $8 per lead, even sometimes 50 cents per lead, or averaged across your whole business. If you want to learn all about how to do that, there's a link on the bottom of the screen, olatalks.com/mastermind. That's where you want to go through. So he says, so my question is, would you trust that type of lead packages? No, I don't trust lead packages in general, okay, because you don't know the source of that lead, okay, because that's another thing I don't know. That's just one more other thing that I don't know. I don't know the source of the leads, so I can't speak for it, okay? The leads could be so good that you could pay $800 for it, $1,000 for it, and that's good, right? But I prefer to build what I call brand equity with my leads, okay? That means they know me as a brand, they see me as a leader, they see me as the expert to follow in the particular relevant topic. I prefer to do it that way. That's why I like leading with value, attraction marketing, okay? Because then you're not just selling them on this stuff, you're selling them on you, and anything you recommend into the future, they respect it, they trust your recommendation, and they buy more. It's just better way of printing money or making money or creating revenue or long-term business, okay? So no, I do not in general trust. That doesn't mean I've never bought lead packages, but it's gambling, okay? It's kind of like Bitcoins in my opinion right now. It's you're gambling, okay? You must be willing to lose that money. But I like doing business, especially 80% of my business. I like doing it 80 to 90% of my business. I like to do it in a way that I'm sure that this is not just me gambling. This is me betting on my skill set, on learning how to analyze, assess risk, and put a strategy into place. And that's what I shared with you earlier, which is attraction marketing. Lead with value. Those people actually opted in because they wanted to give Ola their email address. They don't mind, they trust. They see Ola showing up every day with all these videos and they want to go inside and find out. Hopefully that's you today, because that link on the screen is where you can do that, right? But it's the same thing, is applicable in your business, okay? I appreciate your take, and if you can share how you generate your own leads as well. It's the same thing. What you're looking at right now is how I generate my own leads. I just tell people, like I'm about to tell you right now, the link on the screen, olatalks.com/mastermind. You want to go all the way inside, okay? You register for the free class, you download the free PDF. Very soon that link is going to be linking to being able to get my book for free. So if you want my book for free, make sure you do that as well too. I'm working on the book right now. The title is Empire Lifestyle Secrets. As it stands, it's a working title. We'll see if that changes over time. Empire Lifestyle Secrets. So we're working on that right now. But that's my value. I'm giving away everything I know about business and relationships and everything I've experienced personally. I'm giving them away in the form of a book, and you can get that, plus free class, plus free other PDFs and stuff like that when you decide to do that. Now, how do I make money? Well, you're watching this video, so there's ad revenues that come from this video. On top of that, I sell coaching, I sell some other things, and you can do the same thing in your business. Whatever you sell, just make sure you're leading with value first. That's information you can give away that people can appreciate for free. That's called attraction marketing. Okay, so hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. Please share, like, comment. Let me know your thoughts. If you have questions, post it below. Share, like, comment, subscribe to this channel if you want videos like this from time to time. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated to you, and I'll see you on the next one, and peace.